He said, think I like it and got that jig in my jacket.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline.
Think I like it and got that blick in my jacket. Black Burrow on the Glock. I match it.
Score. Jamar Chase, 87 yards.
Hang on,
The Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I love the smoke profession.
McPherson up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This shit a woozy.
Gonna be intercepted.
Woo! You already know, getting that back. I ain't gotta play tough. Ggggz! That's the first one of the stream, boys. We gotta go up. Still in the hood, post up with the junkies. My face good, my people straight. I got my hoes with me.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone.
That's crazy. This is a big ass piece of cloth.
He gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28. They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he'll get it up to the 30.
Man, this shit is weak.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like bats, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Pin right down the pin.
They'll get 34 yards there.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he's able to 17-yard line. 17 yards. Now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
That was a dot.
And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves
Them I done a
A
bit.
lot of precision being shown on this opening drive.
You know how to use tag available
As a reward,
for
they're
sure.
gonna be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Mostert will score. Touchdown, Miami.
That was an ugly pass.
And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This taken in at the goal line.
Right, he didn't even
He's
block
only
for
gonna make
me.
it to the 13-yard line and no further. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 13. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. 2nd down and 8. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Rolling to his right. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down. Here's Burrow. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Burrow going for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as he's brought to the ground after a gain of 7, 5 more than he needed on 4th and 2.
Whoa, that's supposed to have been gone. Shit, I should have took the right.
To the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 11. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play.
Let's go, boys. We got to score it this one.
Sports.
I'm one, right?
What it is, guys.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Touchdown.
Let's go! Untouched.
28 yards. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
Ass Higgins. Ass Higgins, man.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A run with Mostert up the middle. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They get it to Hill, and they'll let him run. Across the 30 to the 30.
I'm gonna break my neck when I have our dance.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down. The defense a little lax there. They give up 9 on 4th and 4. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. From midfield, here's Tua.
Oh my God.
It's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the
Oh my goodness.
And they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right. And Tua going to
You're gonna take 3.
He'll have the first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game.
You can take his 3. That'd be okay with Slime. That'd be good for me.
With his legs, makes things difficult.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And his throw is incomplete.
Really should have been a pick.
Stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd down, Mostert. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Tua going to try and go quickly here. 2nd down, here's Mostert again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And it's caught.
What?
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
All right, that's cool.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
I probably shouldn't have.
That looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Bengals drive about to get going. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score there on to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this
You want that
case,
giant
they
society
brought the heat, and
done.
if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Ooh.
Ggggz, but it is intercepted.
I tested him. I
Picked
did.
up by Jalen Ramsey. Down the left sideline. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off. Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Now Tua on the bootleg here. Throw left side, taken in by Hill.
What the
and he
fuck?
is going to lose yardage here. This will wind up a loss on the play. And now what we have here, a third and goal. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make
touchdown Dolphins. Tyler Croft from 6 yards away. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Okay.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So 2nd and 10, third quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Burrow will throw. Trying to improvise. Oh, poor decision there. It's
I
going
thought
to be
he
intercepted.
still do it to
Picked
him.
up by Jalen Ramsey. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way
I
back
waited
inside
way
the
too
20.
long. Yeah, you have a defense though. Goofy.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. After the turnover, it's Tua. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
They keep playing his song. I try to shuffle all his music.
To come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them.
Open man is Ggggz, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On play action, here's Tua. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Couple of Alabama guys there.
Catching them bitches.
For the Miami first. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals 31.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that.
And he will take it.
Also, the term, man, goddamn.
Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Flushed out right. He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Here we go.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 31. Burrow looking to pass. Oh, he stays up, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the
That was a
ball
dot.
arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins, 31 yards. And the Bengals get a bit closer. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still
Gotta be able to guard that.
As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at early opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he will lose yardage here at the 31-yard line. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Got a man, it's Ronald complete.
Good job, Momo. Fuck.
What kind of fortitude does it take to go for it on 4th down late in the 4th quarter, knowing that a turnover on downs could turn out to cost you the football game? I don't know if I could have made that call if I was down on the sideline. That's as gutsy as they come, and it may just seal them the victory.
Tagovailoa looking to throw it.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 3rd and 10. Expect a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Letting one go deep for the end zone. That is intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to get the
Good
football
shit,
here as the ball
Daxton.
will come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's 2nd down. Now Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's the downside of taking these big shots because they're definitely lower percentage plays. And now you look up and it's 4th down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. Here's Burrow. Incomplete. They could not convert.
I was geeking.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Down for one of them.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Throwing, Burrow. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick.
Oh, it bounced.
Get this, and that should all but do it. 4th quarter,
It bounced. Oh my God, it bounced.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they will be set up now.
God is good, I tell you.
Here we go. Here's 1st and 10. Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Bengals
get off my dick, little bitch. Get off my dick, you little bitch.
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Get off my dick, little bitch. Get off my dick, little bitch. Alright. We gotta actually, lock it up again. No way, yo, they wanted you to block my kick.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing Tua. It got his man complete. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Here's 1st down. Now Tua.
What the fuck? I got stuck.
That'll be caught by Hill. And they are able to stop him, but he does
I got
take it all
stuck
the way
on a
to 2.
nigga.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One final try for Tagovailoa.
Ooh. Golly.
And they've won the football game.
Nobody was in my flat, bro. What's the point of me doing that play if nobody gonna be right there? Like, that don't even make sense. That don't make sense.